time I was dining out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breed on with the gang now. They're hearing with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill. Spin move in zone. Scope for sideline. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and with a stiff on, spin move in zone. Scope for sideline, a touchdown. I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. No better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I didn't.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
First down. Cottrell, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Bravo. Line 36. Line 36. And watch the slant. Now. Watch the slant. Watch 36.
Now Minshew. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 15. A very nice job on the run. Back there, he'll get 23 yards all told. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. Shotgun snap to Lock. Oh, he's going to air it out. Oh, wide open.
Take off your helmet and give me a
Complete.
kiss next time.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 62 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
The score, Broncos 7, Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, Haywood. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, Cottrell. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Get it.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So we got man. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Dead. Sit up.
On 3rd down, Cottrell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Hey, let go. Yeah. Shoot.
On 4th down, Minshew. And Eifert has him. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
2-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell, and they'll get him down right about the 20.
Another carry.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
On the tackle.
On second down, Cottrell. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Time is Ringo. Time is on Ringo. Time is on X3. 218. Chop. Hey, Delta. Shit.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score. Broncos 7. Jaguars nothing.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
Extra point is good.
McManus's point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jaguars 3. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me with him till I peak.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And it's 21-3.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 21. Jaguars 3.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick and heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Target. Hey. Defense.
Out of the gun is Minshew. They try to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Block working out of the gun. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play. So might as well have not even had the penalty.
Locke going to get this out quickly. Sutton with it. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Kick is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
3rd and 5.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Get that ball. Switch. Hey, exit. Look at me. Zipper.
Here's Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
44-yard line.
On first down, it's Thompson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd and 7, Minshew. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That's out to the left and complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, I 7.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. Caught Eifert over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They're running it. 44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Yes. Alpha. 44. Mike. 44. And here we go. Hey.
Throwing again. Lock. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lock. He'll go up top here and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for the Broncos on 3rd. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second and a yard, Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Clock now to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
Second down and goal. Lock. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. So on 3rd and goal, Gordon, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. You know what? Go for it.
Yeah, and why not, right? Because they have the big lead. But don't you have to have a little bit of admiration for these guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've been shoved around this entire game, and they're making a nice goal line stand here. It would be fun to see them stop them on 4th down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's like putting whipped cream on broccoli at this point.
So what you're saying is they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to get it, aren't they?
I would. And McManus able to put it through. Back now in Jacksonville, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that where to get symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
He's not going to get me. Watch 36.
Minshew sets to throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Will Parks. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you think they'd be absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They run. Robinson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Lightning speed there on the sack from the corner, Duke Dawson.
Made back at his own 49.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
That is caught at the 7. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second